Keep your friends close and your enemies closer, said Machiavelli. I'm sure that you've all heard this quote at some point in your life, and I'm pretty sure it's also followed by some deep, eerie, ominous music. So, for the purposes of my speech, keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Dun dun dun. Now that we got that out of the way, today I'm going to try and hopefully explain this quote to you without making you all completely paranoid as to which person you can trust and which person you can't. See, this quote was written by a somewhat madman in a book on how to take over an empire. And on that cheerful note, I'll begin. Ladies and gentlemen, this quote is pretty much saying, now you always have those people in your life, those people you trust, those people you call friends. But then you also have that one person, at least that one person, who just seems to always have it out for you. That one person who you might call an enemy. Enemies don't have to be these murderous psychos who are plotting to kill you. They can just be those employees who are trying to take your new position. Or they can be fellow debaters who are trying to beat you. Or, they could be murderous psychos who for some reason also end up being your neighbors. Anyway, this quote is saying, trust your friends. Keep them close. Have fun. But your enemies, keep an eye on them. Don't let yourself be vulnerable. Why? Because they always have it out for you. They always want to wait till you're vulnerable. Wait to see you fail. Because as soon as you fail, they'll be there. They might not be there with a huge parade congratulating you or trying to make you feel better, but they'll be there. They'll be there ready to sweep up the credit. They'll be there happy in your grieving time. Now, I can give you examples of this. My first example being the book Among the Hidden. Most of you might not know what that novel is. But essentially what it's about is that there's these children who are third-born. They're the third-born in their family. And that's illegal. And then you have something called the population police that comes and essentially kills every one of the third-born children. But what a group of these children actually do is that they become friends. They trust each other. They form a little group. And with some slick and sly intelligence, they go into the population police headquarters. They wow the population police. And they get a job there. They end up all being desk clerks for high officials of the population police. And now they know exactly what's going to happen 3 to 4 days before it happens. So they're always prepared. It's pretty much an example as in itself. Your friends are right next to you, but your enemies are even closer to you. Machiavelli was somewhat of a genius. Well, I mean, he might not have known that he kind of inspired one of the worst ideas ever, but this idea that he inspired actually did help multiple times. Spies. Keep your friends close, your enemies closer. In almost every war, they've always had a concept of spies. From the Revolution to World War II. Spies infiltrate another country's government or military. Spies record what the other country's doing. They send information back. Spies are always one step ahead of the game. Their friends aren't exactly close, but I guarantee you their enemies are. Spies. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. I'm not telling you all of this so you can go and spy on your neighbors like some creepy person. I'm telling you this to inspire you. I'm telling you this because as all of you in this room, you're all friends. You're all acquaintances at least. But as Machiavelli said, your friends close, your enemies closer. So whenever you seem like there's a person out there who's trying to get you, keep an eye on them. I'm not saying go after them. I'm not saying be that person who's going after them. I'm saying keep an eye on them. Keep an eye on what they're doing, what they're trying to accomplish. Because you never know. One day, they'll know something about you. One day you might slip up, and one day they'll be there. But as long as you keep them close, as long as you keep an eye on them, then you'll know exactly what they're going to do. lesson learned. Thank you.
Right. Yes,
What?